Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've risen from the dead. I'm finally back. YouTube's on fire, so what a better time to be back on YouTube. I thought it was perfect. Anyways, you guys, I'm coming at you with this new video. It's just like a get ready with me, catching up, see where I've been at, why I've been away. Yeah, type of video, and I'm just keeping it natural today. Nothing too crazy. I just wanted to chit chat and just get back to makeup and have fun. So if you guys are into that and want to see how I got this look, make sure you grab some makeup, popcorn, water, Starbucks, a blunt. I don't know what you're into. But anyways, make sure you stay tuned and make sure you also subscribe and hit that notification bell. So yeah, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so let's get into this video. So like I said, it's going to be like a natural get ready with me. So we're going to go ahead and start the skin. I haven't done anything to my skin. The only thing I've done is prep my eyebrows off camera just because that takes 1,000,001 years to do. So if you guys want a new updated brow video, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I can go ahead and film that as well. But we're going to go ahead and start off with a moisturizer. I'm out of the Tatcha. It's the Dewy Skin, or the water cream I mean. I usually use that one, but as a backup, I'll also use the Garnier Skin Active Moisturizer Rescue. They have this one in pink, which is for like dry skin, and then there is a green one for, I believe, like normal skin. I'm more like oily to like dry, which is weird for me now. So I go with this one because I just feel like it gives me extra moisture, and hey, there's nothing wrong with a little extra moisture on the skin, so I'm like, go with this one. I'm actually getting ready to go to a graduation dinner. My fiance's cousin is graduating, so we are gonna go to his grandma's house and go and celebrate the graduation and just hang out and just see what we get into. So yeah, that's what I'm getting ready for. So now that we have that serum like soaked into the skin, what I do now is I will go in with the Olehenriksen. This is the Banana Brightening Under Eye Cream. I like to take this just on my ring finger because that tends to have the least amount of pressure. So I'll take that amount, like that on my finger. And we're gonna go ahead and just place this on the under eye because I feel like under eye area is like kind of can be nasty for me, because if I don't moisturize, then I will get dry and cracky, and my concealer and foundation will just like crease throughout the day like crazy. So I have to go in with these steps now that I am a woman of a certain age. I am that lady. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just like to go in, make sure my eyes are super moisturized. So I'll go in, put that bad little bitch right there. Let these under eyes know who's boss. I ain't playing no games. So go ahead and just, I like to just pat that in gently. I go in with this finger because it does have the least amount of pressure. So I'll go ahead and pat that on there, and also whatever, if I did put a little too much, oh well, F it. I'm gonna go in and just put that right there. Well, now that we let that show, I did pick up just a little sample because I wanted to try it out of the Milk Makeup Grip Primer. I got one from Sephora. I do recommend that, you guys, if you feel nervous like about trying something out, because like me, if your skin's sensitive, like we can freak out for anything. So what I'll do, I have no shame in my game. I'll be like, girl, can I give me a good old sample? Because you know, mama's skin is not trying to break out. I'm sorry, I'm not rich. I don't have money in the bank like that just to be buying shit and then, oh, it don't work out and then going to return it because I'm lazy. Like, I'm not going to do that. So to make sure that I like it so I can buy it and I don't have to avoid the returning process, I get a little sample. So what the hell? If it's there, I'm going to take advantage of it. So just literally this amount that is on my finger will probably be enough. If not, we can add a little more, but I like to dab that onto my cheeks, my nose area, my forehead, and then also I like to put a little on my neck, and I just like to rub that in. So I like to use the shade 118 Light Beige. Before I was using the shade 115 in Ivory, but I was feeling like this was too light for me and it was like too pinky. Like, so we're gonna go ahead and take some of her on my finger. But Maybelline, I would suggest, like, can we get a pump, please? Like, this is ridiculous. It's like almost 2020. and we're still fucking with like an open container. No, oh, we need a pump. Very classy. So I like to just go ahead and put that around my face, especially on my cheeks, because I do tend to pull a little more pink right there and red. Like, I don't know if it's like early signs of rosacea or what, but I feel like I get really red. And I'll go ahead and put that on my forehead. Just take a beauty blender and I'll start to blend this little bad bitch into the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and pounce that into the skin, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and put another layer because I like to build up this foundation, which is good. You can go like more of a lighter, like everyday, like just run out of the house. Let's go ahead and move on to concealer, and I am going to be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics was it Magic Star Skin Concealer. And this is going to be in the shade C6, and I believe this one was described as more like a neutral tone or like olive tone concealer. I forget which one of the two. And I was using the Fenty, which I still love, but I've been liking this one as well. It kind of pulls a little more neutral than the Fenty would. So I feel like it's a little bit of a better match, but I still do use both equally. But today we're going to go in with this one. So I just want to take a little, because I'm not trying to go too ham today. I just want to keep it more neutral. I just want to put a little like that there. And a little there. And we're going to go ahead and put a little down the nose as well. And make sure that, so just a little there. So make sure once you put this, you kind of do start to blend it out quickly. You don't let it sit for too long because it can start to like dry. So go ahead and just blend that. And I like to just go under my eye. So go ahead. So now that that's looking cute, I want to go in with the Jeffree Star Magic Star setting powder. And this is going to be in the shade Fair. This is also my second time using it. I picked it, I believe I barely got them last weekend or something, and I used them. No, I got it like 2 weekends ago, but I barely used it as of last weekend. Don't spill everywhere. Okay, take a Real Techniques. This is I believe this is what they call a central foundation brush, but I like to use it since it's kind of like flat, and I'll take a little powder on there, and I'll go ahead and look up and just set that lightly here in this area. What I'm going to want to do is just freshen up my skin, so I'm going to go in with the Milani Make It Last little travel size setting spray, which is so cute. It's mini, it's cute, and I like little mini things, so if I just picked it up because I thought it was cute. So I like to spray this, and it comes out a lot. And like, I mean, I'm used to being sprayed in the face, but this is a good amount. Like, so go ahead and let that kind of sink in. And with that same beauty blender that you use your foundation for, I kind of like to let that sit, even fan it a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm not one of them queens that's gonna have like one of those like fans that like does that thing. I'm not that girl. I'm not I can't do two things at once. Alright guys, so now that we got the skin back to life, that we set it with that Milani spray, we're gonna go in with some Fenty bronzer. This is the Sun Stalk'r bronzer in the shade Private Island. As you can see there, I picked this up, when did I pick this up? Last week at Sephora. Shout out to all the girls there at Sephora at Scottsdale Fashion Square. You guys always keep me stocked. So it's like a shade like this. And I was gonna get, I think there's a shade right before this one that's even lighter. And I was gonna get that one, but I picked this one up by accident thinking it was the other one, and I came home and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna work for me. What the hell happened? But I did try it out and boom, it worked out. And if Nikki Tutorials can use this shade, then it's good for us light girls because it's like a perfect neutral tone bronzer. It's not pulling too red, it's not pulling too, it's not too warm basically. So we're gonna go ahead and take this Morphe M143 big fan brush. Shout out to I Love Sarai because I was watching her videos and I seen that she was using this and I'm obsessed with her. Like, that's a living Bratz doll. She's beautiful. Shout out to Canon. I seen that she was using this, so I went and picked it up and I am in love. I am telling you, if you're a guy in makeup or anyone, like it, you need this brush. Like, honestly, it's very cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take some of this and put it on my fan brush and just tap off the excess. And I like to just go in kind of light-handed and kind of just let it kiss the cheeks. Just let it kiss the cheeks. I mean, who doesn't love a kiss on the cheeks? So go ahead and put that on there. Anyways, so now that I bronzed, boom, 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 we're gonna go ahead and now sculpt our nose, if I can find my brush. This is the 207, it looks like this. The 207, if I can read, medium angled shading brush. So I guess it's intended for the eyes, but I like to use it for my nose because it's kind of similar to the one that is on the JD180 brush, except it doesn't have the other side. But this works fine for me. Like, it is what it is. I'm not like in my feelings or anything about it. But so I'm gonna go in with that Rihanna bronzer. And you guys are gonna see throughout the video, like the bronzer, we're gonna also use it on our eyes because I like to keep everything kind of like together in the same tone, same family, especially if we're doing like a more like natural, chill kind of look. So I'm gonna go in with this bronzer and we're gonna go ahead and snatch my nose. Take a Morphe little sponge like this, spray some, because I like it a little more moist and it's a little dry from sitting here. So just once or twice. And I'm just taking some of that powder on the sponge. And we're just gonna go ahead and what I do is I take it from the corner of my mouth. See, like I just cut it like gently, like, I mean it's not gently, but you see it. I'm just gonna go over like that a little more. And also here. And we'll just do the same thing to the other side. And also what I'll do with that powder is I'll put a little down the center of my nose. Like I said, my nose does get oily. So, and this also just cleans it up. Just put a little there. See? I'm just gonna put everything with boo-boo. Jesus Christ. See? There we go. So now what we're gonna do, now we are gonna be baking, because those are the only areas on my face that can bake. We're gonna go ahead and start off on our eyes. So we're, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and just take the Rihanna bronzer, the Fenty bronzer. And we are gonna go in with we're gonna take this is a Morphe M573 brush, and we're gonna go ahead and just take some of that and swirl it in the bronzer. I like this bronzer because it is also a good neutral tone, and I like everything to be cohesive. So what I like to do is I'll go ahead and just take that bronzer, and we're gonna go ahead and just work her in the outer corner. And we're just gonna go ahead and just push her in that upper crease area. Nothing too crazy, nothing too B-A-N-A-N-A-S, bananas.
You say the shit is bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. The shit is bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Heard that you were talking shit and didn't think that I could hear. So now that we have that, I just want to go ahead and spray again with the, now this is the Milani again, the Make It Last spray. We're going to go ahead and now we're going to move on to highlighting. So the highlight we're going to use today is going to be the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. This is seriously like on my top 5 highlighters ever that I've owned. Shout out to Amrezy and Anastasia, you guys definitely like killed it. I know this was out of stock for a long time. I don't know if it still is. So go ahead and go in with this is going to be a Morphe R36, the infamous highlighting brush that every single person on YouTube uses most likely. So I want to make sure that this really sticks. So once again, lightly, I'm just going into a quick mist just to make sure that that does stick. And what I like to do is I'll go in with a beauty blender like this one, wet it just a little, and I like to go over the edges of my highlight with the beauty blender because it really just melts it into the skin. So I kind of just bounce it lightly on the edges. And now that I have that, I'm going with another highlight, which is going to be the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost. This is going to be in the shade SnowGlobe. This one I like to go in with my finger because it's more like a glitter like highlight. And as you can see, like I just generally just use this little corner, and I bought this around the launch, so it's been a while. So, and I barely even dented it. So I like to go in with just a little there on my finger, and I'll just kind of tap on the center. And as you can see, like it really just pops that highlight even more. It really pops the coochie. Anyways, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get this little Morphe. This is gonna be the M149. I do recommend you guys go pick this up because this is like a great little brush for your nose and for inner corners and for your brow bone if you do highlight there. Okay, perfect. You guys see that? Yes, it's glowy, bronzy, cute. Why not? And as you can see, it just brings everything back to life. There we go. We have glowy skin. And also, what I do like to use just to throw on my eyelids a little, just to make it pop a little more, is this is probably like my go-to palette. Like I seriously love this palette for like neutral days, especially, is the Dose of Color Desi Katy collab. This is in the Friendcation palette. Seriously, if y'all can make this shade right here, this is the shade Just a Kiss, and a single shadow. Shade is everything, literally. I'll swatch it for you guys. Like, this is with nothing on my finger. I just swatched it. So go in. I mean, my finger's not wet. Like, show up, huh? Like, oh my god, this is just like one of those shadows, and it, like, the light isn't even doing it justice. Like, it's way more, like, if you have this palette, you know what I'm talking about. This is very, like, put this on your eyes and it just looks wet and glossy and just everything you want from like a tropical like look or bronzy look. Like, it's just so cute. Well, anyways, with that shade on my finger, I'm just gonna dab it lightly on my eyes, just lightly. Like, I just want a little shimmer, nothing crazy. Like, it just, You guys can't even probably tell, it just gives like a glossy wet feel, and it's everything. I don't say I would repurchase a lot of palettes too many times. I feel like once I buy a palette, I get through it, I kind of am like, okay, cute, this was a moment in time, let's move on to the next thing. But this is one of those palettes, the Friendcation palette, I would honestly repurchase. Go ahead and put on some moisturizer or some chapstick. Or no, actually this is the Aquafina lip balm. It looks like this. I literally picked this up like over a year ago and I still have it, so. Oh, but anyways, let's put this on my lips. I've been talking. And I like this one because it like really doesn't leave like a waxy type of feel. Like it's just very moisturizing. Shout out to Aquafina. Aquafina, you're doing it. And now we're gonna go ahead and get some mascara. And we're gonna use a little mini Buxom mascara. Riley, what are you doing? Hi, Riley. You guys want to meet Riley? Okay. Come here. Hi, yeah, baby. This is Riley. Hi, Riley. Say hello. Hi, baby. He's my little fuzzy wuzzy. And if you want to meet the little dinosaur, have a little dinosaur. Maximus. Oh. Well, hello, Max. Hello. Kiss. Handsome. This is Maximus. Like I said, I want to open up to you guys. You're going to get to know me more, so they will be in part of my vlogs. This is my Mr. Handsome 2019. And as you can hear, Riley's like, no, this is not happening. Get him down. He's not supposed to be up there. So yeah, this is my little introduction. Max, hello. He's very shy right now. Isn't that a camera guy? Oh, well, thank you, Bubba. Now that I'm full of dog hair, let's go ahead and put on some mascara. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to lips. And with lips like days like this, I like to move on to something very natural. This is the look. Like, what do you think? Oh wait, one more step. Let's go ahead and set the face one more time with setting spray. This is gonna be the Matte Prep and Prime Fix Plus Matte. I really like this one because it just snatches up my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go over this mostly and just go ahead and fan yourself, feel yourself, let it be known who you are. Anyways, you guys, I really enjoyed getting back to filming. I know I have some stuff planned. Sorry I was away for so long, but if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to click the like button and subscribe if you're not already. And also make sure you do hit that notification bell so you know when I do upload. And I promise it's going to be more frequent. I'm not going to wait 1,000,001 years. I'm sorry. I'm not going to wait for like a YouTube sensation to go up in flames and for me to come back to filming again. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready and take off to this graduation barbecue. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you enjoyed watching. I love you guys, and make sure you spread the word and subscribe. All my social media will be linked down below. So yeah, goodbye guys.